As Halloween unofficially kicks off the holiday season sugar parade, it's a good time to talk about everybody's favorite legal addictive white powder. The onslaught of sweet stuff tempting you off your usual healthy eating path from now until the new year can be overwhelming if you're not prepared. When your willpower is already feeling weak from resisting the pumpkin spice siren call that now begins in August, come November it can be easy to slip into the mindset of it's hopeless and just give in. Depending on your work or home environment, it could be any number of triggers that gets you going. My nutrition clients who work in an office or co-working space curse the non-stop dessert buffet that accumulates as people dump off their kids' excess candy haul or bake up cookies to share with colleagues. Maybe it's the fun-sized treats you bought for trick-or-treaters. Or maybe you weren't even kidding yourself about buying it for the kids, you just fell prey to the half-off Halloween candy deals when you were buying shampoo at the drugstore. It happens. The problem? Sugar can sap your energy, focus, and drive. While it's true that glucose, a form of sugar, is the brain's preferred source of energy for functions like thinking, memory, and learning, too much of a good thing is definitely possible. Aside from being bad for our waistline, when we eat a big load of sugar, the resulting blood sugar and insulin spike, followed by a sharp crash, can leave us feeling foggy and drained. Research has also linked high sugar intake with depression. Ever notice how hard it is to get back on track after an afternoon birthday celebration or morning donut? Think of sugar like that acquaintance who's always dressed in the latest fashions and knows all the hip hangout spots and vacation destinations. Everything is totally awesome and fun. They're sweet to your face, but you notice that whenever you spend time with them, you always end up feeling bad about yourself and oddly empty. If complete avoidance isn't realistic this time of year, don't sweat it too much. That mental tug of war when you can't get a craving out of your mind can also kill your productivity. If you've ever tried to finish a report or draft or proposal when there's a little voice shouting, "There's candy in the break room," then you know how distracting and annoying it can be. Want to enjoy seasonal treats moderately without going into sugar overload? You can use these tips any time of year to help you find your sweet spot with the sweet stuff. Decide in advance how much candy you'll eat. Focusing on what you can have helps you optimize enjoyment instead of fixating on what you can't have, which can make you feel deprived. Saying I can only have 2 pieces of candy is the same amount as I can enjoy 2 pieces of candy, but the experience feels quite different. Timing and context matter because protein helps buffer the breakdown of sugar. Incorporating a little sweetness into a meal or snack with protein can help you stay on an even keel. Not into that? Then the next best option is to enjoy a small amount right after a meal or balanced snack. Try these in moderation approaches. Upgrade a cup of plain Greek yogurt by crushing up a square of chocolate or mini candy bar and stirring it in. A fun size pack of your favorite candy works too. A DIY fruit and cheese plate feels fancy but is actually quite simple. Need some inspiration? Try an ounce of sharp cheddar, half a sliced apple, and a piece of chocolate. Make your own healthy trail mix with your favorite nuts or seeds and toss in a few pieces of candy. Just be sure to keep portions realistic. A quarter cup is a good amount. Treat that piece of candy or chocolate as your lunch dessert. Just make sure the meal is balanced. Put a teaspoon of chocolate chips on top of your morning oatmeal. To make sure there's protein in the meal, you could add some chopped nuts, a spoonful of nut butter, or make your oats with milk. Even a scoop of protein powder stirred in works. If you do overdo it, don't freak out. You didn't blow the whole day. The next eating occasion is an opportunity to get back on track with your healthy habits.